The FALS Spring Shootout is underway at Fairbury.
The thundering herd will head down into turns 1 and 2 for the first time. Down the back straightaway, Brandon Overton going to take the race lead. The other Brandon looking to his outside. Garrett Albertson looking to his inside. Opening lap at FALS. They'll slide across the track. Brandon Overton, Brandon Shepherd, and Garrett Albertson, your top three.
It's all Brandon so far. Everson on the bottom. They're 3 wide behind them. Davenport runs in fourth. Babb through the middle. Shirley, Carson, Ferguson out at turn 4. Battle for the lead. Overton still leads at 76.
Overton probably trying not to let Brandon Shepherd get the race lead and try to run away and hide. Here comes Garrett Albertson, your pick, digging down to the inside. Good battle for the race lead as Overton tries to protect up front. Garrett Albertson trying to sneak underneath him. Now good battle for second, side by side. Overton with a good balanced hot rod here tonight. Pulls away a little bit down the back straightaway. Brandon Shepherd trying to make it work up on the cushion. And here comes Babb for fourth. And now Davenport going to run to the top as Shepherd goes to the inside. Here comes Jonathan Davenport with a head of steam on Brandon Shepherd down the back straightaway. 49 making it work through the middle. Shepherd going to surrender fourth, and here comes my pick, Jonathan Davenport. Could he do it again at FALS at 4-9? He's got a hot rod, that Nutrient Egg. Jonathan Davenport going to look for the race lead up to number 2 down the back straightaway. It's Brandon Overton, Jonathan Davenport, Shannon Babb, Garrett Albertson, and Brandon Shepherd. Bruning trying to hold on as well for the race lead. Do we have another race leader? Nose to tail down the front straightaway. 15 in the books. It's getting fun. 45 to go. Overton, Davenport. Here comes JD at 49, your 2015 Prairie Dirt Classic champion. Not yet.
The crossover, they're side by side for third. Albertson and Babb. Babb may have the best car on the track. Babb down the back straight with her side by side for lead over to the Davenport. Here comes Babb, here comes Albertson. Davenport throws the slider and down the main straightaway. And we've got a new race leader. It is Jonathan Davenport.
Davenport again, Brandon Overton going to throw the slide job. Albertson there licking his chops as well as Shannon Babb. Oh my goodness, looking to go 3 wide for the race lead. Albertson down to the inside. Davenport, Brandon Overton, Garrett Albertson putting on a show with the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt
Keep it
Series.
green, Mike Norris. Please stay green the rest of the way.
The spring shootout.
Look at this. Albertson on the bottom. Out at turn 4. It's still Davenport over to Albertson, Babb. And in Bruning, Tyler Bruning up to fifth. Fear the Beard, Mike Norris. Here comes the Beard down the back straightaway.
And don't look now, Bobby Pierce is up to 7th, and he's lurking in the shadows as well. 3 wide for the race lead. They'll charge off on turn number 4. Davenport's got the lead. Overton through the middle. Garrett Albertson down to the inside, looking to go 3 wide. They are. Off turn number 2 at FALS. America's Dirt Track coming to life. 20 in the books, 40 to go. Albertson,
they're still at it, 3 wide.
Behind them, they're 2 wide. Behind them, they're 2 wide. 3 by 2 by 2. Man. Here comes Bobby Pierce as well. What a battle.
Down the back straightaway, Davenport on the outside. Overton regained their lead briefly. Then it's Albertson, Bruning. Out at turn 4, down the main straightaway. Davenport still leads by a car length. A dandy Race of the Year candidate, as always, here at FALS. Davenport leads into turn number 3 with 20 scored. Behind him, Overton, Bruning to the outside, trying to squeeze by. They're 3 wide into turn 1. But Albertson on the bottom. Here comes Bruning. They're going to make it 3 wide again into turn 3 briefly. Bruning on the move. Here comes the Beard. Fear the Beard goes to second, Tyler Bruning.
What a run, Brandon Overton, and Bobby Pierce missed the groove there. Now he's going to go back to the outside if he can stay there. Jonathan Davenport has put a couple of lap cars between him and second running. Bruning, Albertson, Overton, Pierce to the bottom. Enter Brandon Shepherd back again as well. Babb's there. Oh my goodness, what a race behind your race leader, Jonathan Davenport. They're side by side. Albertson looking to go back to second. To the inside of Bruning, Overton, Pierce, Babb, Shepherd, Erb.
Shepherd to the outside now, off at turn 4. It's Erb, Jr., Ferguson, and Shirley, O'Neill, and Fager behind them. Caution free so far. Hills are back in Erb. Tyler Erb a lap down. Bruning has got to clear those 2. As right now, the lead for the 49 car down the main straightaway is 1.9 seconds for JD.
And Bobby Pierce chopping to the bit if he can get by Brandon Overton right here. He can't do it off at turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Oh, little henpeck there in the back of the 76. Bobby Pierce is banging the boards and falls. He just can't clear. Brandon Overton, Tyler Bruning. Now he's going to dive down to the inside. They're sizing up Alberson. Down the back straightaway. What a race for P2 behind Davenport.
We might have 4 wide here in a moment. Who knows? Out of turn 4, it's still Davenport. Here comes second. Oh, baby, it's Bruning. Alberson working the bottom. Here comes Pierce trying to go through the middle. Can he make it work? Here comes Shepard up top.
Putting the whip to it in 3-2. Trying to get around the 76. Here he comes. Oh, and Overton shuts the door. Pierce has waited long enough. There he goes.
What a move.
Can they go
he
3
slides
wide?
up the track.
Yes,
No, baby,
he's got him.
Tab.
Wow.
On the bottom.
20 to go.
Overton trying to go through the middle out of turn 4. Bruning is still second. Alberson is third. Shepard's going to go to the outside, down the back straightaway. He's going to go to 4th. He wants 3rd. He may not be done yet. Off of turn 4, it's Davenport, and Shepard is going to go all the way to 3rd from 5th on that lap.
Oh, here comes all of a sudden Brandon Shepard getting it wound up. Shades of the PDC several years ago. Down the back straightaway. Oh, James, the Falls magic. A strike of the wand. Could we have some Falls magic? 7 to go. Davenport, Bruning. And here comes the Rocket one. Oh, my goodness. Can it happen here tonight? Here they come, James.
They're closing on him. Shepard goes the crossover. What a move. That's got to be the slicker graphics, slickest move of the race so far, and it's not done yet. And Bruning got him by half a car length. They bumped on the front straightaway. Shepard now get the momentum out at 2. We've got 6 to go. Coming up on 5 to go. Shepard's going to go back to second. Jonathan, no way. Doggone it. And we got a wreck in turn 1, and that is the top 2 in the points.
Wow.
Thornton and Moran, are you kidding me? What happened going into turn 1 right there?
Oh, yeah. Thornton got into the back of whoever that is.
And Moran had nowhere to go, and as Dustin said, Moran slides into him. All right, let's send it home here. Hopefully green the rest of the way. Jonathan Davenport up at turn 4. The Nutrient Solutions restart zone back underway. 6 to go at Falls.
You know where Brandon Shepard's going to go. He's going to bang the boards, bring Pierce with him down the back. Gosh, he's got a good hot rod here late, James. This is going to be fun. Brandon Shepard, Tyler Bruning, and Jonathan Davenport. 3 cars to settle the score. Pierce trying to come along for the ride as well. Here comes Brandon Shepard. Does he have the run? He does. Big slider coming.
Crossover. He does the crossover. He throws the slider. Shepard to go to second. Davenport not so good off of 4. Pierce up top. 4 to go. For $30,000, they're side by side for second. Down the back straightaway. Brandon Shepard. He will clear Bruning. 3 to go, Mike. Does he have enough to get around Jonathan Davenport up at turn 4?
Brandon Shepard, the Rocket one down the front straightaway. Gonna go after the 49 of Jonathan Davenport. And they come back by 2 to go down the back straightaway. Do we see a slider now? We do not. Brandon Shepard gonna follow in. Jonathan Davenport gonna have to bang the boards. Half a mile to go. 30 grand on the line. Thank you.
2 to go into 1. Davenport is going to the top. Shepard behind him. He'll bang the cushion out of 2. He'll get the run. Will he do the crossover? Into 3. He's going for it. Shepard for the lead. He's got it. Can he make it stick? The Barris performance. 1 lap to go. Davenport.
Well, they touched on the front straightaway.
Shepard will have to do it again. Here we go. Out at 2. Shepard's going to go to the top. Now he goes to the bottom. Davenport blocking him. Here they come out of 4. Down the main straightaway. Jonathan Davenport. Oh, man, what a finish.
What a drive. What a show. A flow case here tonight at Falls.